I'd say different, unclear if it's better or worse. I think there was an element of luck involved with the founding of the company. I mean, we're lucky that we chose homes first and not, like if we chose trips or experiences first, it wouldn't have worked because you need demand and people aren't searching for experiences, they're searching for places to stay. So it was better as an add-on to start. The major thing is that you get a lot of user feedback. So I don't think I think both are fine. Like Amazon, Apple, they all were very intentional about their second or third, fourth products. Everyone's first product was totally by accident for the most part. So I don't find that being a defining factor. I think the key is, do you put the best people on it or really talented people? Does the CEO spend more of their energy on the new stuff, not the mature stuff, which I think is important? And are you constantly testing? And the other thing is and one other reason companies fail is a great story of why did California Adventure not succeed in for Disney. So Disneyland, next to Disneyland is this thing called California Adventure. It's actually now doing pretty well, but initially it was a huge failure. And the reason it was a huge failure was there was like 50 executives who went to an offsite and they were basically trying to figure out what a new park should look like. They basically violated most laws of how to build a great product. They realized, well, actually, we make a lot more money on food and beverage than rides, so we're gonna have way more restaurants. We're gonna serve alcohol so parents can drink. We're gonna do a California theme park in California, even though most people visit from California. So it was basically created in a business plan. It was actually an amazing business plan. The only problem is people don't want it. And so then they had to basically redo the park with a multi-billion-dollar renovation. A lot of products fail because they start as business plans. And the problem is, the only thing that really matters is people want it. And your customers do not care that you're successful. In fact, sometimes they do not want you to be too successful because they want to know that they got the value. And so I think the key thing is, are you making something that people want? And if you're starting it because it's a good revenue generator, well, your customer doesn't care about that. And so it might be a great business, but not if no one uses it.
Well, we're almost out of time. I just have one more question. I talk about your future and in the book and say that your 10-year goal is to be the first online travel company to reach $100 billion in market value. Is that right or not?
No, I mean, I think a market cap goal is not a great goal. I think a different goal would be this. We've completely changed, or we've created a whole new category of how to stay. And so now we've had 160 million people from every country in the world but North Korea, Iran, Syria, Cuba, and Syria, South Sudan, and Crimea. So 191 countries are now living together, and it's 2 million people over New Year's, and pretty soon that will be every night. So that's what we've already done. I want to, in the next 10 years, get to this place where we can sell end-to-end trips, that we can have hundreds of millions of people every year booking end-to-end experiences where the home might be a minority of what we're doing. We've completely changed what to do. 10 years from now, if it's Friday night, Saturday night, you're like, what's fun to do around here? Whether it's a city you live in or a city you're traveling, you look to Airbnb. We've created tens of millions of entrepreneurs that are creating experiences, a whole new part of the economy, which is experience-based economy. And then we've also gone to aviation and started to redefine how we fly. Because what if flying was the best part of travel, not the worst part of travel? So we call all this magical trips, basically trips that are just amazing, memorable, end-to-end experiences. And this is what we want to be doing over the next 10 years.
All right, well, it sounds like we're going to be booking our flights on Airbnb or something like that. We'll wait to see. But Ryan, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much, Lee.
By far the best investment you can make is in yourself. If you invest in yourself, nobody can take it away from you.